everyone, it's Christina and welcome back to another Plan with Polishland video. Today I am really excited to start a new series here on my channel called Plan with Me Prattle. In this series I am going to be filming a normal plan with me just as I always do, but instead of describing the planning process, I am going to prattle on about a topic related to planning. So if you are familiar with the beauty community chit chat get ready with me videos, this is going to be really similar to that. The reason I decided to start this series is because I have been doing the same planner format for over a year now, and although I use different stickers in my planner every week, I didn't want my Plan With Me videos to be really repetitive for my regular viewers, and I really value all of you who watch my videos, so I wanted to create new content while still giving you the same Plan With Me videos that you are used to getting from me. So I think this is a great way to continue to share how I plan with you, but also talk about some new things here at the channel. And the reason I chose the title Plan With Me Prattle is because I love alliteration, number one, but number two, prattle means inconsequential talk, and I think that's a great description for this series because although I will be sharing my thoughts and opinions with you, I'm not going to take this too seriously. I'm going to talk from the top of my head, and just as I respect all of your opinions, I hope you guys will respect mine as well. So, the way these videos will work is I will share with you what stickers I am planning with that week, and then I will go ahead and talk while I plan. So if you have any questions about what I'm doing in my planner, feel free to ask me in the comments, but I'm not going to describe every step along the way. So this week I am using the Art Class Weekly Kit from Cricut Paper Co. I will leave my haul for this kit linked on the screen and in the description box below if you want to learn more. But Cricut Paper Co. is one of my all-time favorite sticker shops. I absolutely love their weekly kits, and this one goes really well with the monthly colors, so that's why I'm using it this week. And if you're new to Cricut Paper Co., I have a referral link to their website in the description box. If you sign up for a free account on their website, you will get a 15% off coupon code for your first order. But let's go ahead and jump right in. Today's topic comes from one of you. I got a question on one of my videos a few months ago asking me how planning has changed my everyday life and my ability to get things done. And I thought that was a really interesting question because the whole reason I bought my planner in the first place was because I wanted to be more organized. I know I've talked about this before on my channel, but I did not use a planner until I got my Erin Condren, and you can literally see my entire planning journey here on YouTube through my channel, which is pretty cool. The reason I decided to get the planner in the first place is because I was in the middle of a really intense study program and I really needed to be better organized. All through high school, all through college, and all through law school, I did not keep a planner. I would work off of my syllabi from my classes, and I would write notes down on Post-it notes that I had everywhere in my dorm room or apartment, and I would have list pads everywhere if things got too serious, but I never kept a planner. And during my study program, I really needed to be better organized. So I discovered Erin Condren through Elle Fowler, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to spend the money and I'm going to invest in this $50 planner, which ended up being, I think, $75 because I got the rose gold coil and additional 6 months. So it was a very expensive investment for me at the time because I was a student. I hadn't been working because I was so focused on my studies, but it was 100% worth it for me. And when I first got my planner, it changed my life in a huge way. I was setting aside time every single day to make a list of what I needed to do and think about when I was going to get it done during the next day. And that really helped me stay on track for really the first time in my life. And I think because my planner was so new to me, I would turn to it all the time. And while I was studying, I was in my apartment pretty much 24 hours a day. I would leave to get coffee, I would leave to go on a walk, but I had to be sitting at my desk at least 12 hours a day. That's not an exaggeration. So between studying and then sleeping and eating, I basically never left my apartment for that long a time. And my planner was always right next to me on my desk, and I turned to it every single time I thought of something that I wanted to write down. If I thought of a blog post idea, I would write it down immediately. If I thought of somewhere I wanted to go, I would write it down immediately. If I remembered a birthday or a bill I needed to pay, I would write it down immediately. And so I would really say the first few months that I had my planner, I was more organized than I ever had been before. But once that study program ended and I was no longer a student, it definitely was an adjustment not only in my regular life, but in my planner as well. You know, I had been a student since the age of 3 was when I began school. And then, you know, when you stop school suddenly at, how old was I? 25, I think. That is a really dramatic shift from being a student all those years and then suddenly having a huge life change. So not only did I adjust in my personal life, but I adjusted in my planning life as well. And I'm sure you guys noticed on my Plan With Me videos that I was planning in a new way once I was no longer a student. I started using my planner more as a scrapbook journal and to-do list. So it shifted from mainly being about my schoolwork to then being even more about my personal life and my blogging and my YouTube channel. And once I had that shift in my life, my planner definitely shifted, and instead of writing down only functional things, I would write down a lot more inconsequential things. So while I was studying, I didn't write down if I went to lunch with somebody or, you know, something like that. But once I switched over to a more journalistic style of planning, I definitely wrote that down. I started writing down every little errand that I went on because I wanted to track where I was going and where I was spending my money. So in that way, my planner shifted from being a 90% functional tool to probably a 70% or even a 60% functional tool. And I think today my planning is even more different. I have to be really honest with you guys. I would say most days I do not make a to-do list in my planner. Instead, what I'll do is I will just go about my day. Sometimes I'll keep a to-do list on a list pad. Sometimes I will write it in my planner. But usually what I do is I go about my day, and then either later that night or the next day, I will go back and write in what happened in my planner, which is really weird and kind of silly in a way, because I feel like I got my planner to help me be more organized, and now I'm not really using it that way. And I think this happens because as time goes on, you get more and more comfortable with things. So at the beginning, my planner was there to keep me on track, but now I've gotten used to it. I'm used to having that planner. I'm used to decorating with stickers, and so I don't rely on my planner as much as I used to. And part of that is because I don't need to rely on my planner anymore, or at least as much on my planner. But part of that is I've just gotten out of the habit of using it as that functional tool every day. So in one sense, my planner is more of a scrapbook journal of my life than a functional tool, but that's okay with me because that's why I'm using it right now. So going back to the original question of this video, which was, how has planning changed my everyday life and my ability to get things done? Well, I would say that at the beginning, my planner changed everything. I was getting things done a lot more effectively. I didn't have to worry about remembering anything because I always wrote it down. And now I would say I've slipped a little bit. You know, I still use my planner every day, but it isn't so much helping me get things done anymore. I now have to hold myself accountable a lot more than I did when I first got my planner. And part of me wonders if it's because I've been using the same planning style for so long, but I really like the way I set up my planner, and I can't imagine myself changing it in the near future. However, I have been thinking about what planner I want to buy for 2018. The Erin Condren 2018 planner launch is coming up really soon. I want to say it's the 1st of May. I could be wrong about that. I'll leave it on the screen right now if I am wrong. But it's coming up really soon. And part of me wants to buy a planner right away because, of course, I want to share it with you here on the channel. But part of me is like, that is so silly for me to buy a planner right now. I just started using this one, and I don't know what I'm going to want in January when it's only May. And I don't know what my life's going to be like because I'm sure it's going to change again. So I think I might hold off on buying a planner, but I have considered getting a vertical planner, which is crazy, but I think I'm in the mood for something new. I definitely don't want to get an hourly planner because I know that setup wouldn't work for me. But the vertical it's calling out to me a little bit, but I don't know. I don't know if I would actually go for it because I have used the horizontal so long and I really love it. I think I really would stick with Erin Condren though, because although there are a lot of other great options for planners out there, I don't know. This is such a great quality planner, although the company definitely has its problems with customer service and with quality control. I love the paper quality. I love the coils. I love the cover. I just don't see myself straying from Erin Condren, but I could see myself straying from the horizontal. So I would love to hear from you guys in these Plan With Me prattles because in the future, I think what I'll do is put out a call on my Instagram story and I'll ask you guys if you have any questions or comments relating to that day's topic. That way we can chat with each other about it in the video as well as in the comments box. So make sure you're following me on Instagram at Plan With Polishland. This is probably a good time to mention that I know some of you have been following me on my main Instagram account, which is Adventures in Polishland, and that is awesome. I would love it if you followed me there as well, but I know you've been tagging me in planner stuff on that Instagram. That's completely fine. I still will see it if you tag me there, but I do have a planner account, so if you're looking at my main Instagram and you're wondering why there's no planner stuff there, that's because it's on my main Instagram account. Okay, I think I got a little sidetracked, and I know this video is really rambly, but I think that's part of the fun of it because sometimes you never know what's going to come out of your mouth once you start talking, at least for me, and I can get sidetracked easily, but that could lead us to new and more exciting conversations. I'm also hoping this video is still recording because lately I have been filming on my phone the whole time, right? But usually it shuts off after like 5 to 10 minutes, and we're on minute 19 right now, and it says it's still filming, so it better still be filming. I guess we'll find out. But as I'm putting the final touches in my spread here for the week, I want to post some questions for the comments section. I definitely want to know how planning has changed your life. Are you more productive? Are you more frazzled? I would love to know. And I would also love to hear your thoughts on changing planner styles because like I said, I am considering changing planner layouts to the vertical from the horizontal, but I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to do that. So if you've ever changed your planner layout, let me know in the comments. Let me know if it worked for you or if you went back to it. And of course, I want to hear your thoughts on this Plan With Me Prattle video. Did you enjoy it? Is it something you want to see more of? After I film this one, I am going to film at least one more so that I have a couple ready to go. But in the future, I definitely want to hear from you guys. If you have any questions you want me to answer, any discussion topics you want me to cover, definitely leave that in the description box as well. So here is the spread that I've been working on all throughout this video. I think it looks absolutely beautiful, and as always, I do have a few stickers left that I will use throughout the week, and that's what I love about Cricut Paper Co. kits. But that's going to be it. I really hope you guys enjoyed this first Plan With Me Prattle video. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you could subscribe. I post planner related videos every Tuesday and Saturday, and I would love to have you here. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!